Alrighty, I think we've got another live stream. So this is our test number 2. We're going to be testing units in this live stream, and I've hopefully upgraded everything. I think I got my mic levels coming through the OBS recording software, and I got a tip on how to set this up. So hopefully everything looks pretty reasonable. Yeah, we got everything there, and we'll just get started testing. We've got, if I go here, we've got the there we go. We've got the Death Runners we're at right now, so we're going to go through all the Skaven infantry and see how they show up. So I think it's the 13th yet. So we'll do this, copy, get the date down so we don't forget to include that. And I think I did buy another monitor yesterday, so if anyone does show up and chats, hopefully I'll be able to see that right away. No guarantees though, but slowly but surely, hopefully I will figure out how to actually stream. So had a few little surprises yesterday, not many, but it looks like the Swordmasters of Hoeth are incredibly strong because they did very good against the Blades of the Blood Queen. Oh shoot, do we have this set up right? Yeah, okay. Get that going. Why are you guys not going? 48. All right. Well, these Death Runners are doing pretty good. And boom. We'll see. They are only worth 950 gold. So 58, 58. And we go 50. I think this was 48. We'll just copy that down. 58, 58. I think 58, 58. And we'll go and see what the Blades finished with for health. And that is 35, 43. 35, 43. 35, 43. And the Death Runners, they finished with 904. 904. They lost 148 gold. Okay, well that's reasonable, I guess. Let's go to here, and we'll get the next. I don't know exactly what happened, why the Blades stopped there, but we'll try it again. We'll see what happens this go around. This is nice. With the second monitor, I have my other screen up so I can kind of see how things are shifting through, but I can't tell. The sound looks like it's good, but I suppose I could get this on my phone and actually figure that out. Weird. So it's interesting. They actually went concealed, and these guys stopped their charge. So we'll get that going again. And when do they contact? 59:49. So just let's make sure we get this right. 49. And we'll get that fight going. Yeah, they've kind of put the beat down on them. Not too bad for a unit worth 950. Okay, 5908. 5908. And Blades have 3853. 3853. And these guys have what? 783 for the Death Runners. 783. Whoops. 783. 251 gold they lost that time. All right, I'm just going to check something. Okay. Let's see. That is going correctly. Okay, get that off, that on. All right, just double checking everything to make sure everything looks like it's working. All right, so we go back to here and keep going. And we'll see how the I mean, the Death Runners look like they're not too bad. I'll see how the Plague Monks do. That's kind of the unit I would say I'm most interested in. Okay. There we go. Get these guys down. I know these Death Runners can be crushing because they can get into your back line because they can come in concealed. So 58, 56. 58, 56. 58, 56. And the Blades finished with 40, 43. 40, 43. The Death Runners finished with 663. 663. All right. And quit that battle, rematch, and go from there. Yeah, hopefully I can finish off the Blades of the Blood Queen in one sitting. I can't remember I don't know how many we tested in the last go around. We've tested a few. Okay, there we go. But I'd like to get them all the testing done for this if I can. There we go. 59 minutes flat. 59.0. And we've got 37.55 for the health. 55 for the health. And we've got 773. 773. 228 gold. Well, I guess they're not doing awful. I mean, you've got to remember the Blades of the Blood Queen are pretty ridiculous with a massive bonus versus infantry and all kinds of really solid stats. Yeah, they have Frenzy. They actually have Guardian, which doesn't really matter, and they have Murderous Mastery, which they're not even using in this fight, and they're crushing everybody. So, which is why they're going to be a good unit to do all this testing with. Okay. Yeah, about 4-1 on the kills. I mean, the thing is, if you had a group of Death Runners in with a group of Skaven Slaves, they would do so much better. Okay, 58, 56, that finished in. Okay, 58, 56. And 41, 49 for health. 41, 49 for health. And the Death Runners are at 813. Okay, 813. And there we go. So let's say 253 gold. So they finished better than Marauder. That's not bad. They finished higher than the Marauder champions with great weapons. 253 gold. Better than Marauder champions. Better than Temple Guard. Who are they close to? Better than Black Orcs. Wow. Better than Ironbreakers. Not too bad, really. Anything super close up here? No. Death Runners, not bad. I mean, 253 gold, like, it'll depend on how they trade down, right? That's going to be the real key to this, is how exactly are they going to trade down? Because pretty much all of these units are trading down from here on out after they fight the Blades. So we got Storm Vermin with Halberds. So we'll get this copied down. Okay, and Storm Vermin with Halberds cost 1,000 gold in that battle. All right, and well, hopefully the mic levels are coming in okay and not too loud. I raised it by 6 decibels and reduced the desktop audio by quite a bit, because when I listened back to my last stream, the audio was a little bit out of whack. Okay, we want Storm Vermin with Halberds, 1,000 gold, right there. All right, so we will get that fight going. Let's see. Okay, actually, let's do that. So if you're watching and you can hear the audio, if you could just put in a comment and say if the audio sounds reasonable, if it sounds too loud, too quiet, I'd greatly appreciate that, because I can't hear myself. I mean, I can hear myself. I can't hear myself over the stream. Okay, get these guys going, start the battle, and we are up against the Storm Vermin with halberds. And Storm Vermin with halberds are pretty commonly used. I'll say that battle they engaged at 50. So, say at 50, like that. All right, 50. Okay, and we'll just let that go. No, they're holding on a lot longer than the Death Runners. Okay, 58, 51. Well, maybe not 58, but they did no damage at all. 58, 51. 58, 51. 59 seconds, maybe 10 more seconds. The Blades finished with 52, 15. That's not good for the... Sorry, what did they finish at? 52, 15. 52, 15. And Storm Vermin finished with 26, 58. 26, 50, 26, 58. 446 gold differential. Not too bad for a halberd unit, really. We'll see how they... Really, what we want to do is we want to see how they compare to the other Storm Vermin, the other halberd units. I think this might be... No, we got the Death Guard and maybe the War Dancers. Kind of. I don't know. Okay, yeah, we don't have much testing left to do. Okay, so we'll do Storm Vermin with halberd. 446 gold. That's not too bad. Okay. We'll see how they end up. I know you do actually see them a reasonable amount in competitive play, but I mean, there's lots of good reasons to bring an anti-large armor-piercing unit. But that is, I think, Rat Ogres are also anti-large armor-piercing, so they sort of got two units that fill that role. Let's go take a look at these guys. I don't know if I've ever taken a really close look at them. Nothing special. Alright, we'll keep this going. I mean, they're probably very special if you're a Skaven fan. I'm just saying their armor doesn't look like anything special. So 58, 53. 58, 53. 58, 53. And the Blades finished with 52, 10. 52, 10. And the Storm Vermin finished with 26, 52. 26, 52. 446. Holy, 446 gold again. That's impressive. Usually, like every once in a while, you'll get two tests that finish exactly the same with all the same stats. It's pretty rare you get two tests that finish differently that end up having the same gold differential. So 26, 52. 26, 52. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Keep going. Rematch. Okay. Get this going. And the stats, I mean, yeah. Like those Blades of the Blood Queen have massive stats. 29 more stat points, and that's without the... that is without the bonus versus infantry, which is 14. Okay. 58-23. They held on for a long time there. 58-23. And 47-39. 47-39. 47-39. And what is these guys? 13-42. 13-42. And that puts them at 504 gold, even more. They held on for a lot longer, but lost a lot more health. Okay. Quick battle, rematch. And I think at the very end of this, I'll take a look and see how everyone finishes. Just in this preliminary stuff. Okay. Like, basically, I'll look at the order everyone finished against the Blades of the Blood Queen, just out of interest's sake. And then I'll keep on building that, but I'll do 1v1, so the only way we'll get the summary is at the very end when I actually put them all together. So 58-21, held on for a long time again there. 58-21, 89 seconds, and that's 5070 health. 5070 health. And we've got 1523 for the Storm Vermin. All right. 563 gold. Okay, one more test. And we'll see how these Halberd infantry stack up. Okay. Go. Good enough. Yeah, the advantage these guys have is there are 120 models, so that really does make a difference, having so many models on the field in a unit. I mean, I think it's sort of like a win more button. If you're winning, you win even more. Might be. I could be wrong on that. 58-22, held on pretty long there too. 58-22. Okay, and Blades finish with 4616 health, 4616 health, and the Storm Vermin 1342. Well, netted 486 gold, so we'll see. Finished worse than the Marauder Champions, worse than the Temple Guard, better than the Phoenix Guard, worse than the Giant Slayers, better than the Black Guard of Naggarond, better than the Chosen with Halberds. So the Chosen with Halberds are 560. These guys are what? 486? Yeah. How about that? They pulled more value in an infantry fight than the Chosen with Halberds. Interesting. All right, so now basic Storm Vermin. Who'll get messed up? It'll be the Plague Monks we want to see how they do. So I'm going to assume they're all going to do 50. We will just double check that once we're actually in. Okay. And go there. In battle. In battle. Yeah, they only killed 7 executioners. This is not very good. Okay, regular Storm Vermin, 1050. Here we go. All right. Get that fight going. I should beat him up pretty bad, I would think. Yep. You getting any kills? Hardly any. Oh wow, 10-1. That is really bad. They're holding on for a while though. Okay. 58-21. About the same as their Storm Vermin with Halberds. Say 58-21. 89 seconds. 58-21. Yep. 41-34. Took a little more chunk out of them. 41-34. And finished with 1363 health. 1363. 391 gold. Not too bad, I guess. For a unit that is going to really do bad against the Blades. Rematch. Keep that going. Oh, I should take a look at this. Okay. That is good. Oops. All right. Get that going. Yeah, Storm Vermin don't have too bad of a charge bonus. Plus, they have the strength in numbers, better melee defense, and leadership. I think it's both. That's a strength in numbers is a very useful ability. Like, I think once the Skaven get their regiments of renown and some of their other units, like Jezzail's, they're gonna be, they're gonna be pretty crazy. All right, 58-21 again. How about that? And Blades finished with 4180. And Storm Vermin with 1301. 411. Okay, well. Good battle, a rematch. Oh, you know what I need to do? I need to do this. And make that smaller, I think. Yeah, something like that. Okay. You here, you. Whoops. Just got to rearrange my screen a little bit, I think. This, that. Okay, you like this. There. All right. So I think I got that sorted. Okay, go back to this and keep the fight going. Yeah, that is definitely better. Okay. Yeah, the Storm Vermin with Sword and Shield have been holding out nicely. I mean, they got decent stats, 36 melee attack, 44 melee defense. I mean, decent for Skaven, considering they can get quite a few buffs from their heroes and leaders. Okay, stop. 58-12, not bad. 12. And the Blades finished with 42-85. 85. And these guys finished with 1494. 1494. 410 again. 1494. Yep. I'm looking forward to seeing exactly how the Plague Monks do. Because Plague Monks, I think, if they're left alone, they can do quite a bit of damage. But we'll see. They might be a unit that trades down better than they trade up, but we'll find out, right? Yeah, the Storm Vermin and the Storm Vermin with halberds should have a direct comparison to the Vampirates Depth Guard. So 58-24 they finished. 58-24. Really in terms of function, not in performance. But we'll see. 58-24. 4197 for health. 4197. And we've got 1422. 1422. All right. Battle rematch. Okay. Away you go. All right. Did not too bad. 58.26. All right. What did these guys finish with? 44.90. 13.33. Like for a unit like Storm Vermin, basic Storm Vermin, for a unit that's meant to get crushed by the Blades of the Blood Queen, it did not too bad. 419 gold. Did they finish ahead of the Marauder? 470. Yep, 475 gold. Yep, they did finish better than the Marauder champions. Who else might they be analogous to? Sisters, no. Chosen? 353? Oh, not too bad. Okay, here we go. It's a Plague Monks. This will be, I think, this should be interesting. What did I rate Plague Monks as? I think I put them as the highest of the Skaven. Storm Vermin, Skaven, Plague Monks. I figured they'd be just ahead of the Chosen with Halberds, just behind the Sisters of Slaughter. So Plague Monks, Censer Bearers. Number 12 was my guess. I mean, this is not all the testing, obviously. There's tons of other testing past this, but that's just for reference sakes. Okay, so let's go get the Plague Monks and see where they are at. Continue. All right. Plague Monks. Were they 1100? Yes. Plague Monks, Censer Bearers, 1100. And they have this minus 10 leadership. So this contaminated doesn't help them trade up because they're going to get crushed. But it helps them trade down. I think they're going to trade down very well. That's why I placed them a little higher. Plus they have Frenzy, which is immunity to psychology, melee attack, charge bonus, weapon damage. And they do have physical resistance, strength in numbers. Like they have a lot of really good stats. So I guess we'll see how they do against the Blades of the Blood Queen. I think they're going to trade down even better though. When it comes to it, you'll see sort of how they operate. But I think they're going to trade down quite nicely. Okay, let's boom, 5950. Let's get this copied and down and get that fight going. They think they're doing pretty even. That's impressive. Now the Blades are pulling ahead. Remember, these guys don't have, they got to just pull them down to about, well, they're not going to pull them down to 2,500. So, yeah, there they go. They didn't, I guess, not awful. 58.41. 58.41. The Blades finished with how many hit points? 32.93. That's not too bad. 32.93. And the Plague Monks finished with 11.35. 11.35. 250 gold. We'll see if that holds up. That puts them in not a bad position, considering, like I said, they're going to trade down very well with that Plague Rash or whatever that reduces leadership. Okay, rematch. So Plague Monk Censer Bearers definitely look like they're the best of the Skaven so far. Or maybe, where did the Death Runners fit? I could be wrong. I'll double check. But I just think those Plague Monks are going to trade down really, really nicely with that leadership debuff. And their armor piercing, magic damage. Like they're just a really nice little unit. So, except they're really vulnerable because they only have 10 armor, right? Boom. 58.48. 48. And the Blades finished with 36.83. Whoops. 36.83. And these guys finished with 11.78. 11.78. 341. What did these guys finish with? The Death Runners finished with 253. So, well, Death Runners might do better than the Plague Monks. We'll see. They might do better in this fight because of that Weeping Blade or whatever they have. Or Withering Plague Monks. But they're not going to trade down as good. There's just no way they can. That minus 10 leadership is going to be huge when they're trading down. All right. What do they have for charge? They have a really good charge bonus, the Plague Monks. 34. Really solid. 5850. And Blades finished with 3656. And Plague Monks finished with 1363. So we're looking at 300 gold. So it looks like they're not going to trade up as nicely as the Death Runners. So good on the Death Runners. And you do see Death Runners, they're a pretty common pick because of that big armor debuff. And because they are stocked. And they can use the concealment bomb and all that kind of stuff. So they're pretty common to see them out on the edges. Not too bad. Hold off on that. 5833. 5833. 20. Holy, 2655. This will be good. 2655 for the Blood Queens. 2655. And they finished at 1053. 103 gold. Not too bad. Quit battle. Rematch. If they have another one where they finish that reasonably good, then they might pull ahead of the Death Runners in terms of trading up. It'll be close though, really. Okay. There we go. Yeah, like when they start, they feel like they're at least tied, and that, well, really that is, and they got 22 kills. Like, they're really not doing too bad in terms of how much they're killing, right? Stop. There we go. 5841. 5841. 2913. And 960. 236 for total gold they pulled. I think that beats, yep, they beat the Death Runners in terms of trading up. Not by much, but they beat them. Now come the Depth Guard. So Depth Guard, when I first saw the Vampire Coast, I figured the Depth Guard would be very analogous to Storm Vermin and Storm Vermin with halberds, because Depth Guard have non-armor piercing base infantry, and then they have the armor piercing halberds. So basically the same type of infantry, although obviously they don't have like the Storm Vermin don't have the hunger and they don't regenerate and all this kind of stuff. But Depth Guard don't have many models. Yeah, and they don't have a whole lot of health. So we'll get the Depth Guard in there and see exactly how they match up. Should be interesting, because I would like I think I have the Depth Guard below the Storm Vermin or above. I don't know. I'll have to go check. Let me just go check before I forget. Where did I put the Depth Guard? So I put the Depth Guard up just above the Plague Monk Censer Bearers, and the Depth Guard with pole arms above the Storm Vermin with halberds. So I said they're close, but better. So we shall see. Okay. Okay, we'll go to Vampire Coast. Grab ourselves some Depth Guard. I think they're what? 1200? Yep, there they are. Yeah, they only have 45 models, which is a little bit rough. So get that fight going. Okay. There we go, boys. Oops. 50. That might have been 5951. Are these guys fast? Depth Guard are fast. So let's just go and get that in there. 51. But look at look at how badly they're getting crushed already. Holy shit. I mean, that's like 1 second in. Yeah, they don't even think they're winning at all. Okay, so here's the key with these guys. You see they're at -1 leadership, and now they're crumbling. So I have to stop the test here. So 59-19, wow, they got crushed. 59.19. And the blades finished with 41.51. And the depth guard finished with 15.02. Well, 356 gold they lost. So that looks like depth guard aren't going to finish as good as a storm vermin. I've been saying they got over nerfed, but I don't know. I really think they need a bit of a buff, but I see. Yeah, like they got decent enough stats, but well, I guess we'll run the test, and that's why we run the test, to see kind of where they end up landing up. The depth guards certainly did not look good against the blades. I think the depth guard will trade down very, very nicely, but okay. Okay, let's just double check where that starts. Boom. 51, yeah. But look at that. That is crazy. Like right off the charge, they're losing so much health. Depth guard. Whoops. Okay, they're not crumbling. So I'll just stay here, and there we go. They're crumbling. So 59.27. Jeez Louise, are they getting crushed? 59.27. Okay, blades finished with 48.62. Depth guard finished with 17.10. Wow, that is amazing. Well, I guess the depth guard. Well, I guess the blades of the Blood Queen are armor piercing, right? But they only have 31 melee defense, so the blades with that 26 charge bonus, 14 bonus versus infantry, which is really 40. So they have 93 melee attack coming in versus only 31 melee defense. So they're basically hitting every time with that bonus. That's crazy. Oh wait, well, see defeat. Rematch. We'll see how it goes. Maybe I'll run it in normal speed in this fight. Just to make sure I've got these guys. I'm going to watch their leadership. Okay, and 28. Okay, 59.20. They're at -1. They are crumbling. See, we don't want to get the crumbling damage in, because that really, like, if you test undead and you count their crumbling damage, it's really not correct, because that doesn't add to the DPS correctly, and it's just not a good way to test a unit. Like, when you're thinking about a unit, it's important to think about, well, it's going to crumble, it's not going to rout. But when you're testing a unit for its actual performance, you don't want to test that crumbling portion. So as soon as they crumble, we stop the test. So 59.20. All right. 59.20. And the blades finished with, 41.98. And the depth guard finished with 15.73. Yeah, well, I guess they're not... It's not absolutely atrocious. Yeah. Okay, we'll go there. Escape, see defeat. Rematch. That is not great either. All right. Maybe the polearm variant will do better. Hard to say. Whoops. These guys are crumbling. 59.21. 59.21. And we've got 43.15. Depth guard, 15.71. Okay. See defeat. Keep that going, or rematch. Yeah, depth guard are not. Well, I guess we'll see how well they trade down, right? That's the kind of big thing for them, right? How well do they trade down? Okay, 59.26. And the blades finished with 45.66. And the depth guard, 16.18. Okay, now we have the depth guard with the pole arm. I'm going to assume they are going to contact at precisely the same time. And we'll see how they do in the pantheon of pole arm infantry units. Yeah, losses sort of 2-1, but they already start at a 2/3 deficit with their overall numbers, so it's pretty substantial. All right, depth guard pole arms 1300. Yeah, I mean they have 44 melee defense, which is not too bad. I don't know if they have charge defense against all or not, so we'll see precisely how that looks. All right. Just anti-large, they don't have any charge defense. Charge defense versus large. Okay, well. Okay, boom. Yeah, they've already touched. We'll just keep that going. Ooh, goodness. That was fast. -6 already. 59.29. 29. Holy crap. Blades finished with 54.02. 02. And depth guard finished with 18.09. 653. Ooh, that's pretty bad. That is pretty bad. Okay. See defeat. Rematch. Okay. Depth guard pole arms. Yeah, just got to watch their leadership, because as soon as it goes to negative, I want to make sure I get this fight. Nope, stopped. -6. But they're not crumbling yet. So we'll just let that go. Soul Hammer. Canadian may like this. Okay, cool. I'll see. Okay. All right. Oops. Now, see, they're still not... Oh, they're crumbling now. Okay. It's 59.29. Whoops. Pause. 59.29. 59.28. Here we go. 59.28. And we go to blades. 51.22. 51.22. And we go to 16.43. 43. 1643, 1643, 628 gold. Jeez, that's a lot. Holy crap. Okay. 1643. See defeat. Rematch. Okay, get that fight going. Man, they just get crushed so bad. 59.20. We did a little better that time. 59.20. And we go 49.23. Yeah, that's all right. 49.23 compared to how they've been doing anyways. And 16.75. 570 gold. Not the greatest, but it's there. All right. See defeat. Accept. Rematch. Now, it looks like the Blades of the Blood Queen, the depth guard with pole arms are going to be at the very bottom of pole arm infantry. And really they should, because they're undead, they cause fear, they can be healed. There's all kinds of reasons why they should be at that bottom. right? Okay. Oops. All right. 5930. Okay, blades finished with 5303. 5303. And depth guard with 1799. 631 gold. Ouch. Okay. See defeat. Yes. Rematch. And then we can go compare them. Looks like they're going to finish dead last, but geez, they just look at how fast their health goes. It's just insane. Okay, 5928. 28. Okay, 53. 5218. Okay, and depth guard finished with 1726. So 622. I don't think that's the worst. 622. 596 for the Phoenix Guard. 622.6 for the Black Guard of Nagaron. Yeah, so 622.6 Black Guard of Nagaron. These guys are 622.3, so they just beat out the Black Guard of Nagaron. Okay, we only got 2 more to test. So first of all, I'll get that, and we'll go there. See if we can get to that. So I can go and find that. Let me like this. Why can't this go down? Okay. Archangle. So we'll see. Oh, cool. Turn that down. Oh, it's French. I'll have to take a look at that. Okay, get that there. Change this. And make that smaller. Okay. Now we got the War Dancers with Azrai Spears, and then the Wildwood Rangers. Those are the last 2 we got to test for this. And I think I had these guys right near the bottom. Both of them. Yeah, I have the War Dancers with Azrai Spears, just worse than the Giant Slayers, and the Wildwood Rangers just better. But I really don't know how they're going to show up. War Dancers with Azrai Spears seems like they're going to get crushed because they don't have a lot of they really don't have the stats to do it. Okay, you off. You. Okay, there. We'll get the War Dancers with Azrai Spears. Okay, see defeat. Yes. Okay, in battle. 22, good. So now we need to go get the Wood Elves, and this is the last set of tests against the Blades of the Blood Queen. The Wood Elves. Oops. I think Azrai Spears are 850 or 950. Yeah, War Dancers with Azrai Spears 950, and they're an anti-large forest stalker. Like, yeah, they can give themselves missile resistance, but physical resistance, I think they're just gonna get crushed. So we'll go see. That's why we do the testing, to see exactly where they land up. I'm gonna go turn off something real quick. All right. And we'll get the War Dancers tested. Actually, it's the Wildwood Rangers that I'm a little bit more interested in, to be honest. Boom, 59, 51. Actually, I can just copy that down. Copy. And then we'll just play. Yeah, they're, boy, getting wrecked. 59-16. 59. But doing better than the depth guard. Blades finished with 5,087. 7. And War Dancers finished with 1259. Well, 487 gold. I mean, that is not. I mean, it's not completely awful. Truly it isn't. I just want to check something. Go down. Okay. Get all the way up. Okay, this. Okay, that's fine. Good. So you, whoops, and you. All right. Okay. War Dancers are not too bad. 487 gold for. I thought they were going to do worse, to be honest. Whoops. Where's my game? Okay, there we go. Let's see if it goes back. Yes, it goes back. All right. So in that battle, rematch. Okay. There we go. Oh man, they lose a ton on that charge. But they're holding up not horribly, I guess. What do they have? They have 49 melee defense. I guess that's why. That isn't that bad. 5904. 5904. Blades finished with 5089. And War Dancers finished with 1359. 469 gold. Battle rematch. Okay, go ahead and fight. That is the weirdest thing. They're reducing their melee defense. I don't know why they would do that. That is a weird glitch. 5911. 5911. Blades finished with 4858. And depth guard, or sorry, War Dancers 1139. So minus 452. So we quit that battle. I just want to watch this a little more closely because something weird happened there, and it looks like they're putting on their missile defense resistance, which is crazy. Yeah. Look, they have 44% missile resistance and at a cost of minus 27 melee defense. Like their melee defense is minus 22. Like what the hell are they doing? Why would they do that? Ah. That is just crazy. I have no idea why they would do that. Okay, so 5849. 5849. These guys finished with 4445. 445. I think I'm gonna have to redo this test. Frickin' AI. Okay. War Dancers finished with 980. 379 gold. I'm just going to finish this, and then I'm going to redo the test the other way around so I could force the AI not to do that stupid thing it did. Okay, but it's harder to keep track of it when it's like that, because when they route, you lose. You get kicked out of the battle right away, so it's a real pain to do it. 21, 1500. About 1500 you gotta watch. So 5908. 08. Blades finished with 5442. And the word answers finished with 998. So let's just save that. And we'll go up and take a look. So 482 gold they averaged. So let's escape, quit the battle, end the battle, and we'll redo that match so that we can get, yeah, they only killed one of the Blades of the Blood Queen, just so they can force them not to use that stupid ability, which is crazy that they would use it. All right, so we need you guys to be Wood Elves now. 850 or 950 word answer dodge by spears, and I need you to be Dark Elves with the Blades of the Blood Queen. 950, start the battle. So we'll go through and redo this and just see how bad the difference is. Like, the difference should be the same no matter which way you put it. So see, this is what they keep pressing. 44% missile resistance minus 27 melee defense is crazy. They should do much better now. It doesn't look like it. That's, well, maybe. Okay, so now I just got to make sure they don't route, right? Or as soon as they route, I catch it. It's coming soon. Boom. Okay, so they're withdrawing. 5903. 5903. The Blades finished with 4788. 88. And the word answers finished with 1056. Yeah. 450 gold. Well, gotta do it. We gotta redo this test to do it right. It's irritating that would be like this. Hey, Vaughn. Morning from New Zealand. Yeah. Morning from Canada. All right. We'll keep this going. I'm having to redo this test here because the AI is being irritating. Okay, go like that. Okay, you get in there and fight. I just gotta make sure that I don't accidentally go past their leadership. So when they get down to 1500 health ish, then I'll just press play and then watch very, very closely. Whoops. There we go. Stop. Okay. 5854. Yeah, that's way better. 5854. 58. Whoops. Okay. 58. 54. Yeah, way, way, way better. The Blades finished with, whoops. How much health? 4671. 4671. And the word answers finished with 1085. 1085. Yeah, much, much better. Go to the third one. See defeat. I'll keep going. Hey, Vaughn, how is the sound coming through? Is the mic too loud? So I turned it up a lot since my last live stream, and I can't tell if it's too loud compared to the sounds in-game. I turned the in-game sounds down a lot, and I turned the mic up a lot, so I'm really not sure how the sound's actually coming through in the stream, because the last stream, the sound was, sound through my mic was low compared to the game sound. Okay, good. Thanks, Vaughn. Okay. I played in a band for many years, and sound engineering is actually pretty complex. Okay. Got him. 58, 54. 58. 54. And blades finished with 4502. And these guys finished with 1048. Okay. 2 more tests. You know, I should actually get back into modding. I used to do a lot of modding on Medieval 2, which I really, really loved that game. But I should do some modding just to make testing faster. Like given like 4 times speed, and to have an automatic pause when one unit routes or has below 0 leadership, or sort of these sorts of things to make the testing go really fast. Okay, pause. Stop. Okay, 5903. 59.3. 5141 and 1293. Okay, and lastly, okay, we go accept rematch, and then we'll have just the Wildwood Rangers, and then we can actually do a quick comparison of this first set of testing to see where everyone showed up. And we still have 4 more units after that to test against, but it'll be interesting just to see where they show up against each and every unit, right? Okay, 1500 health. We got to slow down. Okay, stop. Okay, stop. There we go. 58, 56. 58, 56. The health for the blades is 4802. And the war dancers, 1127. I mean, not bad. They finished 436 gold. I mean, finished about the same as the depth guard. I mean, where these war dancers are going to get crushed is trading down. So it looks like they trade up pretty reasonably. I mean, 436 gold to lose like half is not great, but compared to everything else, it's okay. All right, the Wildwood Rangers. This will be the interesting one, because when you look at the Wildwood Rangers, they look like they're sort of meant to be an anti-large unit, but they're only anti-large in the forest or something like that. Oh shit, rematch. Jiminy crickets. All right, we'll change that to the correct. All right, escape. I'm going to do that once every probably 2 battles. I'll do rematch instead of end battle. This is when you do so much testing, you just get used to clicking in one space. So it is the 1100 with not the Way Watchers, Wildwood Rangers, right? See, the Wildwood Rangers are damage dealer, forest stalker. They have this though, Guardians of the Wildwood. So if it's disabled if they're not in the forest, but if they're in the forest, they have a plus 12 bonus versus large and a charge defense versus large. But they're immune to psychology, and they got pretty good stats. So I guess we'll see. Oh, actually, I want to do this the right way. Dark Elves, 1500. And you guys, Wood Elves, Wildwood Rangers, 1000. Okay. Okay, whoops. Okay, there we go. Yeah, this should be interesting to see. Because are the Wildwood Rangers more meant to be an anti-large, 5950, or not? 50. And let's put the date down there. And let's get that fight going. See how these boys do. Or girls. I mean, I don't know. Can't really tell the difference with elves. All right. No, looks like they're doing, I don't know, they're not doing okay. Who am I kidding? They're getting crushed. 58-44. They did better than the Azrai Spears, though. Blades finished with 38-45. And the Wildwood Rangers finished with 11-52. 278 gold, not too bad. That is certainly not too bad for the Wildwood Rangers. So, impressive. Like, I think I have them as third from the bottom. Yeah, I have them third from the bottom. They're going to be way higher than I thought. They're probably going to be closer to the middle with that kind of performance. Yeah. Well, we'll see. I mean, they could have just did really good in this one test, but 278 gold is going to put them around the middle of the pack is what it looks like. So, end that battle. Rematch. And then when I've got all this first set of tests done, I'll just put the data up together in one. And just so we can take a look at exactly how everyone finished. Hey. Yeah, you are suffering for all, I'm sure. Okay. Yeah, it's not too bad. I mean, they got good stats. 48 melee attack, 38 melee defense, 42 weapon strength, 22 charge bonus. Like, they're a pretty decent unit. And they're taking a bit of a chunk out of the blades. So 58-32. 58-32. Blades finished with 35-65. 65. And the Wildwood Rangers finished with 888. 250 gold. So pretty steady. Pretty good. That's what that looks like to me. Looks like the Wildwood Rangers are a pretty decent little unit. Oh, I'm just going to check something real close here. If I can go like this. I can't do that. Okay, it's interesting. I'm just seeing how far behind the live stream is. Okay, can I pull this out? Something like that. Like that, something like that. Okay, reasonable. So we go back to this. Whoops. There we go. Go back to that. Good. All right. Keep the fight going. Yeah, it looks like it's sort of 10 seconds behind. Maybe 5 seconds behind. And I've set the live stream settings up to be optimal for streaming, not for recording. Because it's just so that there's no... Hopefully it comes through easy and it doesn't... you don't get a lot of pauses on the other end. Because this is just testing, right? It's not really anything that you need super good fidelity on. So 58-49. Go 58-49. Blades finished with 4337. Wildwood Rangers 996. Okay, quick battle rematch. All right. They do pretty reasonably on that charge with that 22 charge bonus. And stop. 58-47. Oops. And the blades finished with 38-23. And while the Rangers finished with 1161. battle rematch. All right. Yeah. I bet you the Wildwood Rangers, they'll probably trade down into the armored infantry pretty good from their what it's looking like. So 58, 51. Is that the last test? Yeah, 58, 51. Okay, blades finished with 4076. 6. Wildwood Rangers finished with 1141. Well, that's weird. My TV just came on. I'll be right back. Alrighty, so we'll see if we can get this is all done. So we'll go quit battle, end battle. Yeah, they killed 2 to 1. Not quite, but did reasonably well. Okay, so now, whoops. What we want to do is waiting all week to find out what's going to happen. Your campaign. 4 stacks of goblin filth. Yeah. 15 minutes until that releases. I'm telling you, man, that Belegar campaign is so hard. Freaking crazy, that campaign. All right, so let's get this. Okay, so I need to go copy, over copy sheet. Okay, and to copy. Okay, no, base 2. Whoops. Okay, base 2. Come on, guys, get over here. Okay, 900 base, 900 base 2. That way I can sort of get all this sorted. That's what I've got for my base testing. So I've got this, go like that. I've got this, go like this. Oh my god, a few people have said, Vaughn, that campaign feels very dwarfy because everything's siege after siege. You're just getting, it's hard to get enough troops together to fight, and holy crap. And man, and yeah, it's been the toughest vanilla campaign. I mean, it hasn't been as tough as my This is Total Dwarfhammer campaigns, which were, you know, insanely tough. But okay, so now we need to, so I need to get the time for each one. So battle time. Okay, this will be you. This is not the most exciting stream you're ever going to see. Spreadsheet work never is, but when we're done this, we're going to see who is the best unit against the Blades of the Blood Queen. So we'll get an early look into how this is going to finish for the top units at 901 gold and up. Okay, so copy. So go here, and this should go V. Good. All right. And then we go equals that. No. It's that divided by this. Okay, and just put that down a little bit. Sure. 0.53 seconds per gold. No, gold per second is what I want. That's not what I want. Equals this divided by this. Right? Because then we go bunk. Get you. So I want that gold per second number. No. Yeah, I don't want this number. Yeah, I want this is going to be the reverse. So how this is going to order out is the lowest will be the best, right? Yeah, and the highest will be the worst. So 7.3, the Iron Breakers did the best. For the amount of gold I paid, they stayed in there the longest. So that's exactly what I want. And then we've just got the other two sets of data. Okay. And we want gold and gold per minute, right? Gold per minute, gold differential, gold per minute. Okay. All right, you. It's really irritating when I get right to the bottom of one of these and I've messed it up and have to do it again. Okay, V. There we go. So that can go plus, actually, insert columns, and that can be centered. All right, so this is now ordered 1 through 24. Good. Now what I need to do is I'll grab you guys and go like this. We'll sort it. Data sort by L. And we want it to be ascending. Yes. Okay. Dwarfs. Okay. Perfect. So that insert columns. This goes 1, 2. That. All right. So Iron Breakers chosen with great weapons. Wow. Storm Vermin. This is just for how long the unit lasts in that fight. That's the first stat we're going to look at. Now this was going to give us the actual gold differential. Data, sort, and we want by N, ascending. Swordmasters of Hoeth finished number 1, then Bestigors, then chosen with great weapons, then hammers. So we go 1, god damn it. Yeah, 2, 3. Monk. Blackguard of Nagaron finished last. Wow. Huh. Vampire Coast, Depth Guard with polearms. Second last. Phoenix Guard, chosen with halberds. Well, this stratified pretty good in this fight. Chosen, just base chosen, are about the middle. Black Orcs, Death Runners. Death Runners and Plague Monk Censer Bearers. Wow. Way up there in this fight. Way higher than I thought. Harganeth Executioners, really good. Iron Breakers, number 9. So we'll see how they finish with this one. So we'll go there. Sort data. Sort P. And I want ascending. Yeah. Okay. And we'll go 1, 2, 3 like that. These generally finish close, but it's worth understanding what the differential is. Okay, you got this. Okay, now I'll go equals this plus this plus this. Okay, and go here. Whoops, delete. And now I'm going to grab you guys and data sort column J ascending. Well, there we go. Chosen with great weapons are number 1 so far. Swordmaster of Hoeth number 2, Iron Breakers 3, Hammers number 4, Black Orcs number 5, Bestigors number 6, Harganeth Executioner 7, Chosen 8, and Plague Monk Censer Bearers. Yep, they're the highest. And but Stormvermin are right behind them. Wow. Marauder Champions with great weapon. Temple Guard are way up there. That's not too bad at all. So I mean, we got lots of testing to do so far. But actually, why don't I open up another column? Insert columns, and I can just do this. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, just so it's a little clearer how these show up. I mean, we have a whole lot of testing to do yet, but so far in the very first test, the most valuable unit are chosen with great weapons. And then Swordmaster Horwith, and then Ironbreakers, Hammers, Black Orcs. And we'll go from there. Like, I think the next unit I'm going to test is going to be the Skaven. We're going to test the Clan Rats. And then we'll start adding these all up, and then I'll do Longbeards, Footsquires, and Berserkers, and that's going to give a real accurate measure of total value of all these units. But, you know, interesting results so far. Are the Bestigor probably a little higher than I thought. Depth Guard, Polearms, Blackguard, and Nagaron. Depth Guard way down here, where they should be. But where's the... So Wildwood Rangers... You know, middle of the pack, right by the Temple Guard, above Death Runners. Yep. Plague Monk Sensor Bears. There we go. Really interesting. I mean, a lot of testing is going to change these numbers yet, but yeah. Wow. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to save that, and I'm going to end this stream here and get everything set up for the testing against the Clan Rats. And that's going to be the next set of tests that I'm going to do, is I'll get all the stuff copied and pasted down so I can go through and do that testing, and I'll do another live stream and kind of keep doing it. And when I do the live stream, you know, I'm just really, the whole reason I'm doing these live streams is because testing is just busy work, and I thought it'd be a great chance to just chat with anyone, or you know, if anyone's online, comes along the stream, just sort of ask me anything type of thing, and I'll just keep doing this, and hopefully it grows a little bit and becomes some kind of a fun way to hang out and do some testing. So with that said, that's the live stream. Thanks for showing up, and thanks, Vaughn, for confirming the sound was good. I'm going to go and listen to it myself very shortly, and we'll see how good it actually does. So, all right, here we go. I'll turn everything off and see if it actually turns off. Okay, you need to